Going. Gemini, what do you got? We got the Death card. Okay. The Five of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, someone's getting over it. And then the Five of Swords. The bottom of the deck, we have that Ten of Wands. Okay, so this Gemini is in a relationship, getting over a relationship or a fling or some sort of love they had for someone, and getting over it, okay, by all means is what I see here. The top of the deck, who do we have? Is the Justice card. So, it's safe to say, yeah, you've been suffering for quite some. This was right underneath. You've been suffering about this love, but there's going to be a justice here. If you're married, if you're in a relationship, whether it has to do with papers in the court, child support, all of that, there's a justice coming. Whether it's just within the spirits, within the home, dividing, there was some sort of dividing or coming together. There was some needing to, 360 change, see three things through a different eye, make amends, be honest, change ways of thinking, all kinds of stuff right now. Justice is coming and it's going to balance out because you've been working pretty hard, Gemini. You've been working hard in a relationship with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fellow air sign, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that one of which you're with and the other one, okay, you're trying to get over. All right, let's see. We have the Death card here that represents Scorpio. So, we're trying to, the Death card, it brings about all kinds of truths, despair. I mean, work. I mean, purging, withdrawals. I mean, this is definitely not an easy journey, but it's worth it, when you come out in the end. So, we're dealing with someone, or we're dealing with a bunch of people right now that have us wanting to do this for ourselves. We're at a point in our lives where we're like, you know what? A lot of truths have resurfaced, okay? A lot of light been shed on the darkness, and we're like, okay, I understand. Now I want to move forward and I want to excel. Okay, Gemini, so that's awesome. We slam into some heartache, some heartbreak that has been, keeping us back. So like a negative force, someone who we've always kept buried deep inside, like a skeleton in the closet. You know what I mean? Whereas secrets resurface, you could be a part of a family, and this one person is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or this love that you keep for someone that's damaging the family or damaging the fact that you can't move forward is having to come to light as well. Okay, so you can't just, say all the pretty little things, and then just think that you're going to keep going. Repentance means all things. And it seems also for some of us, I just got a download that we're talking to our family, like we sit down in front of them and we tell them what's going on about a relationship that's been going on, okay, if there's been like, a mistress involved, or we just keep certain things, behind because we don't want to hurt them even more about things that have been coming to light. So we're taking a journey here, and it's not that we're hesitant or we're coming into a clash. I feel like at this point we've already decided to move forward, and we were like, oh wait, there's that one skeleton in the closet. And I do believe that that's somebody that has been a part of your life that you're not able to let go of, Gemini. We have a Knight of Pentacles here, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I believe that this card means that you're starting new. All right, you're starting fresh, and it's kind of like, if you remember when you were younger, guys and girls, like when you, I don't know, you got an F. Okay, so your report card came, or your progress report, for the semester. You were so scared for your mother and father to come home to see that you got a C on your report card. And then this was the next morning, like, oh, okay, I survived that. I survived that whole thing. And now you're going to work, or you're focusing on something that's stable for you, that, you're back to your daily regimens, Gemini. Okay, so that's awesome. The fact that you want to move forth and be honest. Now we'll clarify that Five of Cups, but so that's a good card, that Knight of Pentacles. And then we're here, and we're kind of in our own energy, Gemini, with this Five of Swords, and we're hurting people, whether we're going back to work, back to school, to the church, to our congregation, wherever that may be, okay, back home. And, or, you know, we have a little sour attitude about the fact that we're needing to be better in ourselves. Okay, so we're lashing back. It's like if we're purging, as I said, withdrawals, and it's like if we go a week without eating only water or something like that, we feel the body ache, you know, and all that. So that's what that looks like, those withdrawals and that purging from having to be honest and stay away from this person and focus on your stability, security at hand. Okay, so Gemini, that's what I've got for you. Let's see what this death card is here about. Why is the death card here for Gemini? Spirit, talk to us. Let's get straight to the point and understand what you want us to know. So we got the Six of Wands. Okay, so there's that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that I do believe, Gemini, you are with. And if that means you're not necessarily with them, like in a relationship, or, you know, you're not dealing with one, you're definitely in a fiery energy. Something of great, I wanted to say lust. I wanted to say lust and pain. Okay, the Queen of Cups. So I do believe it's versus an air, a fire sign and a water sign here that's got you at your wits. Okay, yeah, that's got you at your wits. I got the Eight of Swords. But let's focus on what's here. This Six of Wands is someone who's proud of what they're doing. I believe that is the outcome of this death card. Or if you want to look at it a little more pretty, Gemini, you do really care about what other people think about you, whether that's they see you proud and pride and true, or even if you're cursing them out. These people, you know, they listen to you, they kind of kneel down to you or what have you. And with that death card, though, it says that you're proud to do this. You're happy to do this because I think people already knew. I think it's like, what's the sense of hiding who you are when people already know? They've seen me go down this path before. And that would clarify why you ran into this and why something is still kept a secret, because there's some things they don't know. So you're just going to give them a little bit of what they do know and kind of throw a little bit more, you know, facts on that, you know what I mean? And keep it moving and kind of just change the subject and go to work or something. But you know that the truth hasn't been set free. So neither have you. And I don't think people around you are very aware of it. They just know about what you're trying to change and trying to be honest about. You know, that's what I feel like about there. And no worries. You know, yes, you are been working hard. Justice will come, you know, at the end of the day for trying to repent, for trying. You know, your spirit guides are always going to have you. They won't give you too much you can't handle. But with that Six of Wands, I do want to point out that your hard work is also being glorified, okay? You people around you feel sincere about you, even if you may not so much about them because your headspace is a little bit in trauma. Let's clarify this Five of Cups for Gemini. Why is the Five of Cups here? Spirit, let's get straight to the point, understand what... Okay, so right out and open and flat, straight to the point. The Nine of Swords for that Five of Cups. There is a grievance here for someone, okay? This is your energy. We also have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. There's going to be a decision coming to play. You are about to make a decision. Top of the deck, the Page of Swords. You know, you're not going to really care about what anyone is saying either, because you're tired of feeling this way at night. You're tired of being in your palace or wherever you live, where you're comfortable, where you sleep, you lay your head at night. You know what I mean? Where you take your baths. You're very uncomfortable with this feeling. It's an unsettling feeling, not being able to sleep, having nightmares about this person that you're not able to see, you're not able to be with, you're not able to be honest about, even with yourself, with your family. You feel like it's really the reason why you have a lot of trauma in your life and why you're having these withdrawals, this, you know, whatever this is, you know, that you keep hidden within yourself. As the Nine of Swords is your energy. There's something that you just need to be able to get off of your chest, as you can see how it dictates your life. You know, every waking day, every waking moment, every twice of the month, every once of the year, you're having to start new and kind of purge, and it brings you right back to this lie overall that you cannot get over someone passing, okay, someone disappearing, someone lying to you, someone hurting you, a breakup. I mean, it could be a miscarriage with your significant other. You know, that could be a fire sign as well, or an earth sign or a fellow air sign here. But you know, there's a love where the heart lies. There's a major deficit here, and I feel like you are very burdened, okay, by the people around you. Everyone is like confiding in you, and you just need to be able to confide in someone. Okay, so let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles for Gemini. Knight of Pentacles, Spirit, tell us why the Knight of Pentacles is here. we got the Star card. So that's funny. I feel like you have like a sense of humor. We got the Six of Pentacles at the top of the deck. We'll get to that. The Star card, for remember what I said, being able to just change the subject, move on, brand new day. We got that over with, showing the parents, you know, the progress report and getting over the C. Yeah, I'll get back to school and I'll do better, I promise. I won't talk in class. You know, the next morning you're feeling a lot better. You got that off your chest, you know, at least what you could have. That was a wish fulfillment for you. The new day. Yeah, let me get back to my balance. Let me get back to my regimen. Let me get back to my schedule. Let me get back on my grind. You know what I mean? I have that motivation now. So that's a wish fulfillment. But that also means that, remember, we saw that Justice card. I do like to say that when you go through hardships like that, when you've made a decision to act, you know, to still tell the truth, you made a decision, it's eating you up at night, certain things. You know, your spirit guides will never give you too much you can't handle, and you will get a wish fulfillment, whether that just meant waking up in the morning, feeling motivated, or, you know, wanting balance, you know, that whole peace and, you know, serenity mentality is definitely a wish come true. But even the fact that you've got money, or that you have a job, or you got somewhere to go to, you know, to get out of that funk. But there's definitely something that's going to be coming for you with that being humble, okay? This Six of Pentacles, more Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, clarifying that Knight of Pentacles. It says, you know, another wish fulfillment is for you that maybe you're able to like go give back to other people, somewhere where you don't have to talk about who you are, somewhere where you don't have to be honest about who you are. You just know that you're a savior to someone else. You know, some of us, we volunteer for work. You know, maybe we've got the kids, so we took them out. We, you know, they didn't go to school that day or something. You know, we're able to do something in our lives, and that could be the Justice. So as we saw the scales, you know, we could be dealing with a Libra as well. You know, that maybe a friend of ours that could take our mind off of it, where we go and we give back, we give advice, we just hang out with somebody who we know is lonely or going through a divorce or something like that. So you got a lot of good blessings coming, even if it's not tangible. You can help others, okay? Let's clarify this Five of Swords for Gemini. Why is the Five of Swords here for Gemini? Spirit, something straight to the point so we can understand what you want us to know. That Five of Swords. What is that Five of Swords about? So we got something here. And we got that Ten of Swords. So, you know, ultimately turning these people away because you didn't get to lift everything off of your chest and lying. You know, the whole truth is nothing but the truth. You know what I'm saying? That whole thing, the whole truth, if not, it's a lie still. At least that's what I believe. And I do believe you believe that, the way that you're treating people around you who just wanted to know what's up. They probably came to you just to say, yo, did you see the game last night? And you're like, get away. Or what this means to you, it could be a third party. You're trying to turn people down because you're like, you know, I was honest to my family last night, but not completely honest because there are some things that I feel like I just can't tell them. And so you're just trying to, you know, rid these people real quick. But obviously, if it's that intense, you know, there's some people in your life that you're not going to be able to turn away. Take that how it applies and be gracious. But with this Ten of Swords, as we see that the whole Kundalini is shot, you know, your whole all the chakras are shot here. Your hand is flipped back. I mean, you're like, dude, everything's done here, you know. The sword in the heart, if you can see, is the deepest. So there's some sort of heartbreak here, and I think it's self-inflicted. You know, I feel like there was a trauma from the past. You know, we all had our heart broken and stuff like that, but I do believe mainly why you get here is because you're turning your family away, you're turning your friends away, love, people who have been there for you and who are still going to be there for you after even that ordeal. I think these people are kind of used to it. You know, Gemini, I feel like some of these people here are new people, you know what I mean? But, you know, these people are the same people, the ones who cheer you on, but then the ones that you get to curse out. You don't care if they're there or not because you kind of round up your troops. But, you know, this one says you've always had these problems and nobody understands what's going on. And you don't want anyone to understand what's going on. You don't know if anybody will be there for you at the end. But at the end of the day, this Ten of Swords, your energy, Gemini, you always look up and, you know, it's only up from there. The top of the deck, we have that Ten of Pentacles. Oh, the King of Swords wanted to pop out. So it looks like you're going to be a businessman. It looks like you're going to turn towards your money because that's where you really excel. So that's awesome. Get it how you live it. Gemini, keep your head up. Let's open the deck to something. The Six of Cups. So there is like a love here that you're going to be able to rekindle. And it's going to make you happy. Or if you don't meet with them, if you don't speak to them, there's something, though, that, you know, helps you to look towards the sun. There's a love, and it's probably with this family. It's probably with the person that you can't turn away. So that's awesome as long as you have that. But as physical to touch, physical manner with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it could be, you will be able to sit in your riches and look back, and these people will still be cheering you on. So that's all that matters. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.